Shalom, everyone. As you know, today is the seniors' last day here at FJ, and as usual, I've got plenty to say about it. A lot of people ask me how I can get up on a stage like this with my big, obnoxious ponytail that doesn't exist anymore, my dumb little Friday dress shorts, and my occasional unsightly facial hair and put on a show as often as I do. Truth is, I'm not really sure myself. Probably some combination of really poor self-awareness and adrenaline. But I know why I do it. I do it because Ariela's pride after winning Top Swiftie was infectious. And because Eli's smile after draping me in a toga before Spear Week was wide enough to clear the room. And because whenever Kobe stomps his feet in laughter, I can feel the ground shake from all the way up here. Everything I did this year, from bringing back donut sales to putting Samantha on trial for getting a B, I did so chasing that indescribable feeling. The feeling of flipping a frown and maybe making a difficult day a little bit brighter. What I didn't expect when I took this job is how that favor would be returned to me. It was you, my beloved constituents, that got me through a year of highs and lows, wins and losses, hellos and goodbyes. You young adults, just 130 strong, gave me purpose this year, and I will never be able to repay any of you for blessing me with the honor of being your president. Someone in particular, who's always managed to return the favor and brighten up the darkest of nights as long as it was before 10:30, is our MVP, Ethan Gray. I owe all of you in the audience a big thank you for electing such a smart, considerate, polite, talented, kind, and painfully hilarious mensch to be my number 2. I can never express how much of this year was only possible because of his unwavering dedication, knack for knowing the wise move to make, and how he so effortlessly complemented my virtues and flaws with his own. The office is truly a partnership, and if I were somehow able to retroactively choose with whom I had served, it would have still been you, as long as Beyonce was unavailable. Since I'm up here thanking people who have changed me for the better, I'd like to point the room's attention to the educators with whom we share half of our day. It's sickeningly cliche, but the best lessons we've learned here were never in the curriculum to begin with, but buried deep in the learned brains of the people who take our attendance each day. A phenomenon that I've observed this week is how slowly it feels like time is moving. From Monday at 6:50 a.m. until now, each hour has been noticeably longer than the last. Maybe it's because Mercury is in retrograde, or maybe the universe has been telling me to capture my last moments here. If there's only 1 week from my time here at Frankel that I hope to remember, I want it to be this one. Not the weeks MMCC won its first and second league titles. Not the week I felt the rush from my first Quiz Bowl game. Not the week I was elected president and understood how much I could do for the people I loved. But just an ordinary week in the middle of April. Those weeks were a week of triumph and growth, but this week was one of the ordinary and mundane that I loved so dearly. This week, I enjoyed my final lessons with upperclassmen, my final lunches with underclassmen, my final hair braiding tea sessions with the girls, and I gotta say, it was all pretty awesome. Yeah, the fundraising efforts combined with the stress of taking way too many AP tests next week may have tensed up the mood, but that really added to the charm of it all. At Frankel, I kept myself busy. Maybe it was because I liked to distract myself from the world around me, or maybe because I had really found a place where I felt like I had belonged, and I wanted to make the most of my fleeting career here. On the eve of the first day of school this year, I wrote a short speech in between Taylor's acceptance speeches at the VMAs that promised a fantastic 10 months of scholarship, kindness, and friendship. What I didn't account for is that while most of you will be here till June, I'm out in April. Nonetheless, life goes on. With the momentum we've got, I have no doubt that those last 2 months will finish our year strong. And this year, the student body, along with the new freshman class, led by a new president and VP, will be bound to make some money moves and continue to change the world. I may only be Evan the Prez for a couple more weeks, but Evan the Northwestern Wildcat promises to keep you in his promises to keep you in his open heart, open mind, and open phone forever. For the last time, Shalom Aleichem, I love you all, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening and letting me be me. Shabbat Shalom.